This morning on DC News Now, a deadly shooting raising concerns at a DC university. New details from police after students were forced to shelter in place. Plus, bracing for a drought, how experts say you can help conserve the region's water supply in the DC area. And more rain on the way. We're keeping an eye on scattered storms, warm weather, and humidity expected today. Breathing new life into North Bethesda.
It'll be, again, a magnet for the growth of this area.
Metro and Montgomery County joining forces to support community development. And a Virginia native making his mark in Paris. Why he says he can't be compared to other Olympic icons.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Well, good morning, and thanks for starting your morning with us here on DC News Now. It is 8 o'clock on a Tuesday. I'm Tanaya Wright.
And I'm Corey James. Shanika's going to have the latest on your commute and the drive times in just a second. Let's start things off though with meteorologist Jackie Lair. Keep an eye on the forecast this morning and some storms headed our way, Jackie.
Yeah, that's right. Corey and Tanaya, good morning. We're starting off though with the cloud cover, and those clouds will stick around through the day today. But as we look at satellite and radar, we do have that boundary just back out towards our west, and that's producing some of the shower activity that we're seeing back over towards western Maryland. We did have a few sprinkles across parts of northern Virginia, and those have since worked their way over parts of Montgomery County, but those continue to lift out, and those are very light. We have more wet weather on the way just back out towards the west, and we'll be watching as some more shower and thunderstorms continue to move their way in later on this afternoon. So stay weather aware later on today. But out there right now, humid and cloudy, and we'll eventually notice those temperatures climbing back into the upper 80s later on this afternoon. Those 90s will be returning tomorrow. Now, we still have some spotty thunderstorms in the forecast tomorrow afternoon. Less of a chance Thursday, but then we're right back at it with some more wet weather on the way for Friday. I'll go over all those details with that 8-day forecast for the 8 o'clock hour coming up. Shanika's back with the latest on those roadways. How's it shaping up at this 8 o'clock hour now?
All right, good morning. Heading out and about at the 8 o'clock hour, you will see some delays out there. This is the 14th Street Bridge, 395 heading northbound. You can see you're jam-packed right now. So now's the time of the day. You want to leave a little bit early so you can get to wherever you're going. Looking at your region, so you will see some on and off delays, especially through the inner and outer loops, the Capital Beltway through Montgomery County. Here's Northern Virginia through McLean. That's heading northbound on 495. You're pretty heavy right near 7. Prince George's County, really not bad through the rest of your region, like Greenbelt, New Carrollton. That is all looking good and clear until you get to the Woodrow Wilson Bridge on the inner loop.
Shanika, thank you. Catholic University lifting its shelter in place after a man was shot and killed in Northeast DC.
That victim died from their injuries. DC News Now's Liberty Simmons live near the campus with more on what we're learning about the victim. Liberty, good morning.
Well, police say that man was suffering from a gunshot wound and traveling on a moped here when he collapsed. That incident caused Catholic University to shelter in place. Now, Metropolitan Police say the man was seen falling off the moped in the 400 block of Michigan Avenue Northeast just before 8 p.m. last night. When officers got to the scene, they started providing care to the victim, but DC Fire and EMS pronounced him dead at the scene. Police say the shooting did not happen in the immediate area of Catholic University's campus. However, Catholic University warned its students to shelter in place during the homicide investigation. The university lifted the shelter in place just before 10 p.m. last night. Now, people who also knew the victim were also seen out here wailing and mourning yesterday night. Now, police did not release the victim's identity nor any suspect information at this time, but they're urging anyone with information to contact homicide detectives. For now, in Northeast DC, Liberty Simmons, DC News Now.
All right, Liberty, thank you. Developing now, a man is in custody for allegedly stabbing and killing a woman in Fair Lakes, Virginia. Fairfax County Police say this happened inside a home on Highland Oaks Drive before 6 o'clock last night. Officers believe this is a domestic-related incident, and it is unclear the exact relationship between the suspect and the woman who was killed. In Virginia, there is growing concern about an increase in shoplifters targeting state-run alcohol stores. According to new data obtained through a public records request, thieves took more than 14,000 bottles of alcohol worth more than $800,000 between January and last month. Now, that's an increase of over 45% from the same time last year. The National Association for Shoplifting Prevention believes the shoplifting epidemic is fueled by a lack of enforcement and misconceptions.
Don't need to necessarily add more laws to address petty crime. We need to enforce the laws we already have and enforce them consistently, and not from a punitive point of view necessarily from the start, but education is a really valuable tool that we don't yet use.
And Virginia ABC says it is reviewing and implementing changes at its retail stores to better deter and detect theft.
And it's official, DDOT will soon start phasing out the DC Circulator service. A list of route adjustments on your screen. They start October 1st. The National Mall route will continue to operate until 7 p.m. daily. We spoke with a rider who says the change is going to make a big impact on their travel plans.
We need the circulator. We need it to ride on. A lot of people take the circulator to work. Don't shut the circulator down because people need it for transportation to get back and forth, to travel.
DDOT says service will completely end on December 31st. Also in the district, Amtrak taking over most of Union Station. The near total takeover started yesterday. This is a long time coming following years of court battles over the space. Amtrak says it wants to make better use of the space and update the shops and business options. Some passengers say they hope Amtrak also focuses on passenger safety.
Safety, that is the one thing I would improve. But I myself and pretty sure the rest of the public doesn't want me put in an uncomfortable and unsafe situation. So I would recommend just having more security in general.
Amtrak says people are going to start to see more security and policing at Union Station. Well, a new traffic pattern in the district at an already confusing intersection in Northeast.
Yeah, DC News Now's Daniel Hamburg tells us how drivers are trying to navigate some of the changes at one of the city's most infamous traffic circles.
Come on up, go! It's the first day of rush hour at the corner of the newly constructed 1st Street Northeast at New York Avenue. Now open to two-way traffic, confusing some drivers.
Well, I'm trying to figure out the GPS is still trying to take me that way. I missed the Wendy's.
The Wendy's is long gone, making way for safety improvements for people walking, biking, and driving. Florida Avenue is also now open to two-way traffic.
We'll see. It seems like we're getting through faster.
I think it's better than it was before. I like it better because the old way used to go all the way through before, but they put the circles out.
DDOT says the change is necessary to begin Phase 4 construction of the project, focusing on the construction of 3 new park areas.
It's different that you can now come all the way up and go straight across New York Avenue, which is questionable.
Some are still skeptical and a bit lost trying to figure out how to cross the street.
Until people know what's happening or how it's going to be rough. That's the biggest part because it is a big change from what it used to be.
So as people get used to this new pattern, these folks will be out here helping make sure rush hour moves smoothly. Reporting for DC News Now, I'm Daniel Hamburg.
The Montgomery County Council is in session today, expected to vote on 2 important bills.
One of those bills would help address empty office spaces and buildings in the county. It's called the MOVE Grant Program, and if passed, eligible business owners would get help with rental, relocating, and expanding office space costs. Depending on the size and terms of the lease, approved applicants can get up to $150,000. The county hopes offering incentives will bring more business to the county. And the county is also expected to vote on the Great Seneca Plan. This covers more than 4,000 acres of land in the heart of the I-270 corridor. That's between Gaithersburg, Rockville, and Washington Grove. The plan looks to make the county's Life Sciences Center and surrounding areas into walkable and environmentally friendly spaces.
The idea is to go from the outdated campus model where you have a building in a sea of surface parking disconnected from the other properties to the type of livable, walkable, accessible community that is integrated and connected to each other, that is more vibrant, that is more livable, that is more environmentally sustainable.
The council meeting starts at 9:30 this morning.
And parents and educators coming together in Fredericksburg, Virginia to discuss Governor Youngkin's cell phone-free education order. They are going to meet at James Monroe High School at 9 o'clock this morning. The Virginia Department of Education is hosting 9 of these community conversations. It hopes the meetings will help both schools and communities develop new norms for phone usage. Youngkin's order implements cell phone-free education at all public schools in the state next year. His goal is to address mental health issues connected to cell phones and social media use. Well, DC United match scheduled for tomorrow night is being moved from Audi Field due to the poor field conditions.
Yeah, the League's Cup match is against Santos Laguna, and it's now going to be played at Subaru Field in Chester, Pennsylvania. That's about 120 miles away from the district. Now, according to the Washington Post, work on the field, it was expected to start last month after the DC Defenders season ended, but a busy schedule, including Washington Spirit games and this past weekend's Broccoli City Festival, reportedly delaying those plans. One young fan who is planning to have a birthday party at the game tells us the news is upsetting.
I was sad really bad because it was like a really big thing for me because I've never been to like a game that wasn't like I was playing.
And we're told DC United is being fined by the League's Cup because of these issues. Fans are also being offered either a refund or a ticket for a future game. Meantime, DC United says it will change the grass field tomorrow. Time right now is 8:10 on this Tuesday. Local police, they're gearing up for the National Night Out Against Crime.
Coming up, what Bowie officers say the community can expect during the fun-filled event. And a local woman is helping those who help others. The work she's doing to keep nonprofits up and running.
All right, Jackie, is the rain still holding off at this hour?
Yeah, right now we're seeing the mainly cloudy skies at this point, but then we'll eventually notice some more showers and thunderstorms expected later on in this afternoon. So stay weather aware. I'll go over all those details and timing it out right after the break.